With the release of Peacemaker coming out in the UK yesterday, I just thought I'd give my reviews on the show. Going into the show from seeing the trailers, it was something I was interested in, but my hype levels wasn't too high at the time, just coming off of the Suicide Squad. As during this movie, Peacemaker wasn't one of the better characters. He wasn't meant to be likable. He didn't really have any redeemable qualities about him. And it was just interesting to see how they would change that throughout the movie. And then seeing the reactions from people that had seen it in the US when it came out a couple of weeks earlier and saw the positive reviews. It did raise my levels of excitement a lot. The first couple of episodes of the show were a bit slower. However, they were still engaging and this show is still hooking you to watch it. Just getting to know the group as a whole, and also getting to know Peacemaker a bit more. As in the Suicide Squad, we saw him as part of the team. Even though he's part of a team in this movie, it's just more focus on him as we get to meet his dad and his relationship to his dad, and how you can tell how he was made to be the way he was in Suicide Squad from his relationship with his dad, as in when he's talking about him and the first couple of episodes of the show were a bit slower. However, they were still engaging and this show is still hooking you to watch it. Just getting to know the group as a whole, and also getting to know Peacemaker a bit more. As in the Suicide Squad, we saw him as part of the team. Even though he's part of a team in this movie, it's just more focus on him as we get to meet his dad and his relationship to his dad, and how you can tell how he was made to be the way he was in Suicide Squad from his relationship with his dad, as he's talking about Bloodsport's phobia of rats and how his dad finds that funny, like a sick joke about someone's phobia and how they were tortured with rats, as turning into like a joke. And you can tell how that transferred into Peacemaker to be the way he was, and he even turned that into a negative on him by saying, "Oh, please make that not the guy that shot you." And you can just see how he always turned a positive situation in that sense between them into a negative towards Peacemaker. And I like how James Gunn done that part of the show. And also, in general, the show was very emotional in terms of the emotions that their characters showed out towards each other. And I wasn't expecting that at all. As in, when Peacemaker's, even in the second episode, when he was asked to kill the Butterfly Kid, had we seen him in the Suicide Squad when he was with Bloodsport and he was just showing off all his weapons, killing everyone. However, they showed how he was prepared to do the mission. However, he didn't want to. He wanted to know why to do it, and I thought that worked very well. The dynamic of the squad, I think, worked well and was enjoyable to watch as well, as we get to see them grow as a team, get to see them trust each other. And even though there was betrayal, we saw why they were doing it and the outcomes as a team as it helped them build to get better as a team. So I thought that was an interesting aspect in the show as well. The whole butterfly plot, I thought, got better as it went along, and it really started to kick off around episode 4. Before, just like Peacemaker, us as the audience wasn't really sure what it was. But from episode 4 onwards, once we understood, once we knew what was happening, I thought it worked really well. Especially after Sophie got turned into a butterfly and when the whole police department got it, that's when I started to get really interested in it. And I thought it just led up to a good battle at the end, and there's a final showdown. Another thing was the intro that James Gunn done, and I thought that was just really good. I didn't see any spoilers about it, so I was quite shocked and I was pleasantly surprised when I saw it, and it's one of those opening credits that you won't skip. You just watch it every time, and I thought that was a nice touch into the show as well. So overall, I was pleasantly surprised by the show. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in season 2. So if you want to tell me in the comments what your thoughts on it, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't, I'll comment back, and thank you for watching.